Good morning from the Shirk Center. This is the 2025 State Farm Classic. It's Quincy High Blue Devil basketball from the girls' side. And good morning, I'm Jeff Wellman. A morning start here, almost like you're on the England, we're Wimbledon or something like that. Breakfast at Wimbledon, now breakfast at the Shirk here. So as we get ready, the Devils come in 8-5 after a tough loss on a last-second shot against DePaul College Prep. They're taking on River Forest Trinity Blazers, come in 10-4, although their coach only thinks they're 8-4, and they play in that conference and have lost to DePaul by 4 points. So, Coach, we should have a good game, and of course that's Coach Pettit that I'm calling in on.
Yeah, this should be a heck of a ball game today. You've got River Forest Trinity. I'm off to get that squared
That's why
up
we're
today.
Trinity's where we're going.
Well, we'll go Trinity High School out of River Forest. 10-4, 1-2 in their conference. I looked at their conference. You know, we have Mother McCauley, DePaul College, Loyola Academy, and Providence Catholic, all in the same conference. This might be the best conference, girls basketball in the state of Illinois. You know, the only reason why you're not going to see 2 or 3 of these teams down there is because they're going to beat the heck out of each other, you know, in the regionals and the sectionals. This is going to be a heck of a game. We've got a little bit different than, you know, College DePaul or DePaul College. You know, we've got a lot younger team here. Their top 7, you know, 4 of the 7 are either sophomores or freshmen. And, you know, DePaul the other day, they had all seniors. So this is going to be a good matchup for the Devils. We got to get out and get after it on the defensive end.
And, of course, this is the Mecca Sports Co. pregame show, and we are at the Mecca Mobile Studio up here at the Shirk Center at IW, that's Illinois Wesleyan University, brought to you by Sleep Tight, Better Beds, Less Money, Jacksonville and Quincy. When we return, we'll hear from Coach Dance and the coach's comments right here, Blue Devil Basketball, MeccaSportsCo.com.
Better bed, less money at Sleep Tight in Quincy and Jacksonville. Shop Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster with free delivery, setup, removal, and 0% financing for up to 5 years.
Sleep Tight. Sleep Tight.
If you're building a house, remodeling an older home, thinking about a new deck, or need a whole new kitchen, Woodmart is your project partner. Since 1978, Woodmart has been the most trusted building materials and kitchen and bath design company in the Quincy area. At Woodmart, you'll find enthusiastic, experienced professionals helping you through every phase of your project. We offer smart advice for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer and top-quality materials. Woodmart Building Center, 2000 North 12th, Quincy, your project partner since 1978.
This game is brought to you by Mecca Sports Co. You can find us at MeccaSportsCo.com, on YouTube at youtube.com/@MeccaSportsCo, and on Facebook at Facebook.com/MeccaSportsCo. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any coverage for all 4 Quincy High School basketball teams, boys and girls. Get the play-by-play and color call from Wellman and Pettit exclusively on Mecca Sports Co.
And welcome back to the pregame show. Time for Coach's Comments, brought to you by the Kunis Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. And with me, Coach Dance. A little rest, I guess, on Sunday. Here we are. It is Monday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And it's a very quiet Monday in the gym. The loudest person who's going to be in there is going to be me and Pettit, so you'll be hearing everything we have to say. All right, we came off that game the other night. Really good ball game. I'm sure you had a couple days to think. I'm sure we'll think about it all year, but we got to move on. Last thoughts on that game and how well we played?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job. We just didn't get enough at the end to execute to finish it. And it was a tough loss for the girls. I mean, they were definitely upset after the game, and rightfully so. But we'll move on and be ready to go today. We had a practice yesterday, and then girls did some shopping, and then we went to Outback last night. So we had a good day yesterday. So
good deal. Where'd you get to shoot at?
We came here and had practice here at the Shirk Center. So
awesome there.
Yep.
And of course, everybody's a Monday morning quarterback too, and so you analyze that down. It was just a great game. Came down to the last second shot. All right, now we got Trinity. Just talked to their coach, by the way. 8-4. She says, we really need a win. I'm going to go home crying if I don't win today.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way right now. Excuse me. We have to make sure that they're very athletic, and we have to make sure that we keep them off the boards. They're aggressive, and it's going to be a tough game, and our girls know that going in. But it seems like every day for us is a tough game, so it's not. There's never an easy one for us.
You know, I did notice the same thing. You really can't tell a book by its cover. But I was looking at the pictures and looking at the girls and then watching a little swagger, and I go, these girls look like they can get up and down the floor.
They do, and like I said, they are athletic, and they do get out and pressure you. The thing that I noticed about them so much in their game the other night was they were very disciplined. They run, a very delayed offense, and so, I mean, it could be a very low-scoring game if they try to hold the ball for a long time, and we'll have to just get out and be disciplined and, sound on that end and take care of business and see what happens for us.
For those out there that do not know how close the game might be, our game was tight against DePaul. These guys lost by 4 to DePaul, so that shows you right there that we're evenly matched.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a good game. I feel that if we do what we need to do, we're going to have a great opportunity to win. But, like we say, it's a cliche, you can't foul, you got to rebound, and you got to defend. So and those are the things that we do, like that first game, I kind of highlight that as one of our better complete games of the year, and that was just for the fact that we set the tone defensively and we set the tone rebounding, and any loose ball we got, and I really think that carried over to the offensive end for us. And if we get efforts like that every night, I'm gonna like our chances.
And the key to this game is winner gets another game at 4:30. Loser doesn't get that 4th game.
Nope, yep, and that's the goal right now. I mean, we came in as a 7th seed, and I feel that we were probably better than that, but now it's either put up or shut up for us, because if we don't, then then they can just say it was rightfully so. So we've got to go out and compete and do what we do.
That's what I like to hear. So good luck, and we'll talk to you after the ballgame.
Sounds good, thank you.
And that's Brad Dance. Brad Bergman will be on the bench, too. He's well now again. And, of course, his comments are brought to you by the QHS Auto Group, Faith Family, and Giving Back. When we return, the Quincy High Blue Devils, the Trinity Blazers, right here on MeccaSportsCo.com.
QHS Auto Group is proud to sponsor Mecca Sports Broadcasting.
If you're looking to score your next new ride, be sure to visit QHS Honda.
And QHS Hyundai of Quincy.
With over 300 new and used vehicles to choose from, you won't find a selection like this anywhere else.
Plus, give your vehicle the game plan to success by servicing with our new state-of-the-art service center.
Visit QHS Auto Group of Quincy on 36th Street and see how QHS makes it easy.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center, Illinois Wesleyan College. We haven't really mentioned it's the Denny Bridges Court. We talked about that a lot before a legendary coach, and Coach Pettit was here way back in 1978 when he came up here to play. And was that to play basketball and baseball, or just basketball?
Basketball and baseball. Played with Denny Bridges, obviously, was the basketball coach. Bobby Spear just left, and Jack Sickman just left. Then I came in, which didn't really do anything.
What a trade. Sigma and Spear for Pettit.
Didn't do anything, to help them win championships. But I also played for Jack Hornberger on the baseball team for 2 years. Great dude. He was the AD at the time, and then Bridges took over as AD after he left.
Good stuff out there. And, I went by, and when you were here as a student, when we came up that one time, was it Dodds?
Dodds Hall is where I lived, yep.
I pulled in today right by it, and I remembered pulling in there. I remember a couple stories from that.
Far right, and, all the way to the top. We used to sit up there and raise a little bit of heck.
And thank you, Fred Corey, for having broken it that year. Because whatever was broken, I was left in the car that night, and luckily he was down on the ground floor, and I got to knock on the RA's window and got left in the building. It was cold. Not as cold as today.
It is today. Oh, my God.
We went from 75 down in Collinsville. Devils with a great game to finish up last night. I heard they're getting maybe their tails kicked a little bit today in the fourth quarter.
Well, to snow flurries and 19 and wind blowing 30 miles an hour.
Indeed. It's the Midwest, folks, and when you're out here.
Illinois in December.
Springfield to Bloomington. Springfield always gets the wind. We get it sometime over in Quincy and Rockford. You're getting snow up there. That's where Coach Pettit's there. Getting ready for this game here. And before I get to that, we're getting ready for the week. It is a Monday, so for those who can't wait until Thursday, I'm going to get you to salivate here a little bit and tell you about 8 Open, the Southern Kitchen at 601 Main in Quincy on Thursday, on Friday, 11 to 8, Saturday at noon to 9. I'm going to go through the sandwiches later on, but get there. Check them out. Go across the street. Atlas Slice, 121 North 6. Chef-driven craft pizza and wings. Oven flame high hot heat. Good stuff. They're also open Thursday and Friday, 4 to 9. Saturday, noon to 9. And, of course, 8 Open during the girls' game at home. They're the halftime sponsor in the shootout, and we'll give them the halftime there. So join us at halftime for 8 Open as we talk about the first 16 minutes of this ball game.
Well, and, keys to the game tonight. Another battle-tested team. This team plays in the Girls Catholic Red up in Chicago. Great conference, maybe the best conference in the state of Illinois. On-ball defense has to get better. Keep them in front of you, challenge every shot. Don't reach, don't try to block shots. No bad fouls. Coach talked about execute on offense, work inside and out. Jada, I think, needs to work outside in. Hit a couple of those little elbow threes, maybe throw a three-pointer in there, then they're going to come out and guard you. Shot fake, then you go, then you kick. Okay? Get back on the floor after a quote-unquote good loss, against DePaul College Prep. You may be one of the top teams in the state. You got to get back on the floor and compete, today for 32.
Getting ready for the starting lineup, Coach Pettit's keys to the game. The visiting team will be River Forest. Pretty dark colors, navy blue and white. They're in their navy blue, trimmed in white. Head coach Kimberly Coleman, talked to her before the ball game. Really nice lady. She was fun. And she said, I'm going to cry if we don't win this game. Number 3, Destiny Saludi. That C must be silent there, 5-foot junior.
Number 4,
Alondra Alvarenga, 5'3" junior to guard.
Sophomore forward. Number 12, Danae Hickman.
Number 12, Danae Hickman, 6-foot sophomore. Couple 6-footers here.
Senior guard. Number 13,
Zaria Gones. And she is a guard, 5'7" senior, wears number 13. And the big girl on the side, number 23, Kahira Gamble, 6'2" sophomore. So they go 6'2", 6 foot inside.
Well, you better have some size, if you're going to compete up there in the Girls Catholic Red in Chicago.
That does make sense. And if you go south, of course, in the conference around St. Louis, we got to play well as well. The Devils will be in their home white, trimmed in blue. We'll start out. Miley Loncourt wears number 14. That's ML the second, 5'8" junior.
junior guard. Number 20,
Cameron Byquist wears number 20. She's a 5'5" junior. She led the team the other night with 13 points. Jada Brown inside, averaging over 20 points a ball game. Jada wears number 21, 6-foot junior. Our senior, number 23, Madeline Hamby, 5'8" senior. And rounding it out, our sophomore, number 24, Chloe Nicholson, 6'1" sophomore. Head coach Brad Dance, assisted by Brad Bergman, who is well now. Katie Klopper, and Kelly's not here, but we'll shoot out Kelly Larson as well. So
I don't know if coach is well, but he's on the bench today.
We'll give him a shout. And like we talked about, I told Coach Dance, you'll hear us more than you'll hear anything else in this gym. It was pretty quiet. There was no music being played in between stuff. Devils will be working left or right on your dial. Jada Brown in the center circle. Flip the page here. Gamble on the other side for the Blazers, and the Blazers get the opening tip, working right to left. Right at half court, Chloe Nicholson to pick up. Man-to-man or a stretched out 1-2-2.
Stretch out 1-2-2 to start.
Got it. Ball goes inside. Jada Brown's there. Jada tips it away. Cameron Byquist steal. First turnover and a first steal for the Devils.
Deflection for Jada, steal for Cameron.
In the high post, Brown kicks it right corner. Madeline Hamby, good. Hamby hits a three-pointer from the corner, works inside out, give the assist to Jada Brown.
Yeah, once again, Jada gets the ball at the elbow, takes one dribble, they collapse on her, which they're going to start doing. Let's face it. So she's going to have to kick it out, and, Loncourt and Hamby are going to have to start hitting those threes.
Missed shot there by the Blazers. Devils have the ball.
Good sign to start the game for Quincy High.
Nicholson threw the legs 3 times out there with defense on her. Man-to-man coming from the Blazers from River Forest, Trinity High School. Skip from the right side into the left.
Oh, that's when you got to get her right there. Coming from the opposite side to the opposite side. Seal and give it to her.
Jada at the free throw line. Drives down and is fouled. So the first free throws of the game, Jada Brown will shoot 2.
Well, and they had a 6'2" and a 6 foot flying at her. So once again, bring it out, hit a couple of those little short J's. Then they're going to have to come out, spread the floor, make sure your spacing is proper, and then you'll be in good shape.
Hickman on the foul, first foul of the ball game. Jada Brown makes the first free throw. Brown, a heck of a free throw shooter. Pulled out her numbers before the tournament here. I'll grab them here at some point.
She's got to be 70, 75.
Plus side, I think. 2 free throws in a row. Devils lead 5-0. We play just over a minute in the ball game here at the Shirk Center. Winner gets a 4:30 game. Loser goes home after 3. That's what happened to the Devils last year after winning against we won against Plainville North, so I'm not sure what happened there. High post. Nicholson picking up there. That was Gamble. Gamble kicks it back out. Ball goes inside, and when he goes inside,
get in front of her. You know, you should have help on the weak side. You know, if you're going to stand behind, Molly 5'8", standing behind a 6 foot, 6'2", not going to work out too well.
And keep the hands off. Miley Loncourt got called for the first Devil foul. 1 apiece. Out of bounds from the baseline. On the left wing.
Man now.
Saluti tries to go inside. There is Jada Brown with a steal. Outlet to Molly Loncourt. Loncourt across the timeline. Kicks it over left wing. Nicholson. Easy lane right to the basket. And Chloe goes in for the layup. Boy, I tell you what, you could have drove a truck through there. There was nobody around.
Love when she's aggressive and going through the hole.
7-0. Blue Devils in early lead here. 2 minutes into this game. Ball got inside, but Nicholson with a block shot from behind. That was a nice block, all ball.
Well, once again, you got to get in front of her out there. Make them throw a lob, to go in there. She was on the side, got the pass in, made the foul.
Hickman's going to shoot 2. Jada Brown was inside for the help.
You got to get better help side, but, once again, if you get in front and you've got 6'1" Chloe sitting there with her hands up like that, it's going to have to be a long lob pass. And while the ball's in the air, that's when you got to move and make your move.
Hickman makes the first free throw. 1 more to come. Nothing but net. Nice touch there. 7-2.
6-foot sophomore.
Devils lead 7-2. Push the ball down court.
There, right there.
At the free throw lane. Jada Brown up and under, but hard off the board. And Cameron Byquist just takes the ball away from Hickman. Pulling up. Nicholson for 3 from outside. Chloe Nicholson, brought to you by Woodmart Building Center, 12th and Seminary Road.
Well, once again, working the ball inside out with Byquist getting it into the lane, then kicking it out for the wide open look.
Devils back on D in the 1-2-2, flattened out there with Nicholson. Pops out to the left side, just a little late there. Saluti hits a 3 from the left side.
Oh, bad pass in. Come on now.
It was tipped out. Devils do still have the basketball.
Can't have those cheap turnovers like that.
Yeah, it was a tough one there because flattening Nicholson out. She couldn't get out there to help because the ball went down to the corner, and that's where your top wing went. Devils move the ball. They work from the left side. Hamby skips over to Byquist on the right side, and Jada Brown was coming down the lane. She got the basket. Byquist gets the assist.
Well, that's one thing with Byquist. She's a stat stuffer. Assists, rebounds, steals, and points.
Doing a heck of a job. Devils in the 1-2-2. They goes in the high post. Driving. Good defense out there. No good. On the shot. Miley Loncourt says, that's my ball. Hickman missed a shot. Loncourt fighting for the rebound. Jada Brown kicks it out. Right side. Byquist. No good. Jada almost reaches in and takes the ball away.
Oh, they did call a foul.
And after Jada pulled her hands down and pulled away from a foot.
Put her hands down, took a step going back on defense, then they called the foul. Not a good foul call.
Little delayed there on that one. You call it quick, I got no problem because Jada did reach in and try to grab the ball.
Yep.
4:42 left first quarter action. Devils lead 12-5. Back on D. They're trying to go inside to get the lob at the high post. No good, but Jada Brown with a strong rebound. That was Hickman that they lobbed that into.
Go. Get in the middle, go.
In transition. Hamby on the left corner had to go up high to get that one. Jada Brown sees a lane. Jada goes in hard. Rolls and uses about 345 degrees of that one.
I thought it was 375 because it went all the way around. Then fell in.
We'll go with 375. Devils up 14-5. I like Nicholson playing that. And again, I ran that too and flattened out, but a little differently. It turned into a 2-3, though, out of the 1-2-2. Left corner, good job covering. Back out high, Saluti. She'll skip it over, right side. That is Gones. Bounce it inside to Hickman. Hickman had nothing there. Longcourt shut it down. Shot clock would have been a violation, but we're not playing shot clock here. Good help from the weak side. Oh, that is right. Or is it? No, that's not at Collinsville.
Okay.
Gamble got
Forget
the basket.
where we are.
Easy to do after a day of basketball. Let's check that. 4 days so far.
This is number 4.
14-7. Devils with the basketball in the half-court set. To our right. Byquist has it tipped back. Does a good job and almost over and back. I think it was, quite honestly. Byquist to Hamby in the left corner. Pass a little low.
Patience.
Almost stolen. Brown gets it. Spins. Steps in to the basket. Gamble. Good block shot. And out high, they called the foul. Down low, they called the block shot. Give it out. So.
Well, they had the 6-foot Hickman on her, and then, the 6'2" Gamble coming over to block a shot. She better get used to it. That's what she's going to see.
Called it on Hickman, and for Hickman, it would be her second foul. I actually thought that was Gamble, number 23 on that one.
Either or.
We'll take. Yeah, I was going to say, do you take one apiece, or do you go ahead and take 2 on her? And Hickman's been one trying to get the ball in the high post. It's got a lot of movement in their offense. One out of 2 on the free throw line, waiting for a change on the board. It is 15-7. Still haven't changed on the board. 3:05 left in the first quarter action. Into the ball game on the other side is Chloe Santos. She's got a little size inside. Reminds me of the Iowa State girl, though she's a really big girl. Shot from the left side, no good. Good screen out of the weak side. Ball was tipped last by the Blazers. I had to think almost the Titans, since we are in the home of the Titans. IWU. Devils across the timeline, up by 8. Longcourt brings it, now comes across with it, trying to use Jado as a screen, now does. Into the left corner. The hop, the pop. Good. Madeline Hamby from the left corner, her second 3. Devils have hit 3 in the first quarter. Brought to you by Kevin Vandeman and Woodmart Building Supply. Kevin's got good wood. Good job there. 18-7 for the Devils. Coach, good pace early in this one. Devils doing a good job on defense, coming down in transition on offense, and inside and outside.
Yeah, well, you're getting the paint touches and then kicking it out for the wide open 3. One of my keys to the game was, Madeline Hamby and, Molly Longcourt need to step it up and hit the open shots that they're afforded, and that will open up the offense tremendously.
Well, we have to go back to a couple games to Francis Howe when Madeline hit 1 3. The next game did not get in the scoring column, which you don't need her in the scoring column all the time. 2 free throws the next game. So it's been a couple games for a little drought there. Nice to see her back in. Now, she took shots, and we'll keep taking them. But the great thing about Madeline, the senior leadership, and she also turns around and plays good D and the rest of her game. So whether she's making it or not, just like Miley, you got to have her in there at all those times.
Well, her game's a lot better when she hits the first couple of threes.
we all are.
You know what I mean? The defense will pick up and go from there.
Devils in that 1-2-2 flattened out. Nicholson flies down, and she stays at the free throw line where Santos is.
Yeah, we'll call it a 3-2.
Yeah, basically kind of what it is right now. Byquist almost with a steal. She had the tip, the 1-foot hop, and then tried to throw it off of the Blazer.
Great anticipation by Byquist.
Santos will go down on the baseline and take the ball out for the box out of bounds play for the Blazers. Pop it out to this corner is Ratcliffe. She came into the game. As soon as a lot of them, they got them big ponytails and braids. Now
we're in a man, on the out of bounds.
On the right side, Saluti goes inside at the high post. Santos, she faced up Brown on the drive, being stopped. Had to kick it out to the right corner. That's going to the right corner. Now back to Santos inside. Works, keeps her pivot foot. Nice job though. Jada Brown block shot. Rebound though, got
2 rebounds.
The Blazers got 2 rebounds. Luckily Brown tips it and Nicholson gets it. Devils avoid giving up a basket.
Take it to the hole.
Nicholson to the basket, fouled, and Chloe will go to the line. Foul will be called on Ratcliffe, her first, team's third. I think we're still in the first quarter with 1:50 left in the quarter.
Good strong move by Nicholson, taking it to the hole hard. You know, if she does that, they're not going to be able to stop her.
Got the hesitation dribble, which we love.
Yep.
We talked about Tim Griffith last night. For his size as a freshman, to be like a guard and hesitate dribble, Chloe's got that move. Plus, between the legs, behind the back, it's all pretty fluid. Thank you, Greg Logston, for the traveling stuff for her down in Columbia. Chloe hits 2 free throws. Devils are on a 6-point run. Right now, 5 for 6 at the charity stripe. Lead 20-7. Inside 2 minutes, first quarter action. Wellman and Pettit here. MechaSportsCo.com basketball. Blue Devils from the girls' side, too. From behind the college, missed it, airballed it, but Santo was there for the easy one. We'll give an assist out, and it stops the 6-point run by the Blue Devils. She was under the basket, too, so you pushed her in the right place. The ball just went right to her. Hamby being hounded out there, looking for a 5 count. No, tries to go bounce it inside. Santos did a good job, but 2 players for the Blazers go down. Brown goes hard on the shot, but on the weak side. Mia Elephants had just checked in, gets the rebound. So the Devils will get the ball. Longcore will take it in with Brown. Hamby at the low block. Byquist in the left corner. Right side, Elephants. Jada has it.
Santos is very physical out there.
Good pass from Brown and cutting Longcore. Miley made the cut. Assist by Brown. Miley gets the basket.
You know, once again, that's from Jada taking those couple outside shots there. They're coming on Gardner, and then you make the backdoor cut for the easy layup.
22-9. Devils lead inside 45 seconds, first quarter action. Blazers with the basketball. Work to the right side. That's Rowe.
Got to stay matched up in this 3-2.
Rowe came in. She wears 0. Ratcliffe, or Goings on the left side. Inside now, Ratcliffe. Turnaround. No good. Check that gamble on the shot. Devils get the rebound. Inside 30 seconds, first quarter. With a 13-point lead.
I get the last shot here.
I would agree with you. Patience, but still look for it. Longcore saw it. Longcore went all the way in, took a left-hand shot. She had a nice left-hand shot the other night from the baseline. The ambidextrous. Problem is you gave the Titans an opportunity. Gones got fouled on the ground when she went from the left foot to the right foot and then dribbled. Checking our foul. Second foul against Longcore. 14 foul. 3 on the other side for the last 10 seconds exactly. 0 Ward into the ball game.
Oh, way too easy.
Oh, Hamby, jump ball. Good job there.
Way too easy. Elephant's got to get in front of the big girl. You know, not stand behind her. 5'4", standing behind 6'2", that ain't going to work.
Well, luckily you had Hamby come from the side. But now the alternate possession arrow. The ball goes to the Blazers. Santos with a nice shot off the glass. And that will do it. Devils don't get a shot off, but we have played one. Here at the Shirk Center, it's the Quincy High Blue Devils 22, the Trinity Blazers 11, and we're back with more Blue Devil action from the girls' side on MechaSportsCo.com.
Start your day off the right way at Hardee's.
We have new items for our breakfast 2 for $5. You can get a biscuits and gravy, sausage egg, or cinnamon roll. Any 2 of those for $5. You can't beat a made-from-scratch biscuit here at Hardee's. Sausage egg, biscuits and gravy, or a cinnamon roll. 2 for $5.
Is there any place better for breakfast than Hardee's? Come see for yourself. Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
Welcome back to the Shirk Center. 1 quarter of the book. Devils lead 22-11. This team is Trinity College, or Trinity High School, in River Forest. And I got to remember where River Forest is. I know Chicago quite well, but River Forest, Coach.
They're right there by Concordia College in River Forest, you know, in Chicago. Been there for, you know, AAU tournament. The high school is gorgeous. Nothing but $2-3 million houses around there. Very, very, very affluent
so that's
Chicago suburb.
Your neighborhood?
Well, it's probably an hour plus from where I'm at.
Oh, that's your summer home then. Okay.
Well, I wish.
Second quarter, Devils will start off.
My summer home be somewhere where it's warm.
Nicholson, Brown, Hamby, Byquist, and Elephants. Longcore gets the break. Nicholson, gets away from the hand check. Out to Hamby. Hamby passed up the 3. I was surprised they didn't get that travel. Right down here, she did get it. two of the gals for officials. Love to see that in the game. Over the years, they've been a lot more women and officiating the boys' games as well.
Got to keep the ball in the ball handlers, realm here.
Santos at the high post. Right side to Saluti. Into the right corner row. We've gotten 3 of their players. The other 2 that are in the game in the second quarter, it's Goins. And sitting out here as soon as she shakes the ponytail, Gamble. Again, they've got the long braids, and they're all the way down. Now, you whip those things around, they can be dangerous. Most of them are setting pretty good. Santos in the lane. Santos makes a drive. Oh, and Santos, a good move. Nice job by Brown not fouling her on that play.
Santos uses her girth very well.
Yes. You think about Iowa State, this is a mini Iowa State. I can't think of her name, but for the Cyclone, she's tough.
Not a good pass.
And Santos got in, tipped the ball away. The good news is Mia Ellifritz, who's been playing great basketball, stepped in, got the jump ball. It will go over to the Blazers, but the Devils will get the next one. Mia's been playing well, and she had 2 key shots in that game the other night.
Got to have better spacing on the offensive end. I mean, you got 3 girls within 5 feet. That means there's going to be 3 defenders there within 5 feet.
Spacing, we talk about it all the time. Ellifritz got to take on Santos. Pushes Rowe down to the lane. Kicks it in the left corner, but a little skip there from Rowe. Turnover. Devils get it back.
I'm just wondering what kind of defense the Devils are playing, because you have Mia Ellifritz against Santos underneath the basket. Then she went out and had to challenge the shot down in the corner. Got to do a better job, matching up.
Mia, you got 3 players on this play, and that was almost 2 for sure.
Can't do that.
Nicholson across the timeline to the right side, through the legs. Back to the top to Hamby. Hamby looked left, but was covered right away by Saluti. Now Byquist does get it.
See, we're way too far out making that pass.
28 feet from the left side, trying to pass into Brown. It's taken away by the Titans. Check that. The Blazers. Won't be the first time I say that. Inside, Jada Brown blocks the shot of Santos. Held her ground on that one. Santos is going to get a little worn out here a little bit too, I think. Devils in the half court, set Ellifritz. No. I couldn't get it yelled loud enough. Turn with a lazy pass. And
we got lucky there.
Yeah, Goins took it away and for an easy layup, and she knew Nicholson was hiding behind her. Missed the layup. Luckily, the Devils got it with 6:08 left in the first half.
2 bad passes in a row, 2 turnovers. Coach gets a timeout to talk about it.
Long floater there. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with Blue Devil Basketball on megasportsco.com.
Dreaming of a new kitchen or bath that's as functional as it is beautiful? At Woodmart Building Center, we bring your vision to life. Choose from a wide variety of cabinetry finishes and styles to fit any space and budget. Our expert designers work with you every step of the way to create a space that's uniquely yours. From timeless classics to modern masterpieces, your dream kitchen or bath starts here. Visit Woodmart Building Center today. Find us at woodmartbuildingcenter.com or stop by our showroom at North 12th and Seminary Road, Quincy.
Back at the Shirk Center after the short timeout. 6:08 left in the first half. Devils lead 22-13 with the basketball.
Good timeouts by Coach Dance.
Nicholson starts to make a drive. Gets Jada Brown. Jada blocked by Gamble, but I believe in the ball game, back in the game is Hickman, and if it is, that'll be her 3rd foul.
Yep.
Hickman just got back in the game.
Well, we can see the players and the fouls now over here.
That's it. And so I'm not as confused right now, and that's a good thing. Substitution. Did they leave her in? Yes, they did. With 3 fouls, or bounced inside. Good shot from the left side. That's Nicholson. Came down behind the defense for the bucket. First score of the second quarter for the Devils. Lead now 24-13. Bouncing inside. Nicholson gets around the defense, our offense, with a steal. 3-on-4, maybe hold it up. Byquist says, no, I'm going to fly right by. Byquist flew by, missed the shot. It went off the front of the iron.
Go up strong.
And Chloe brought it down amongst 3 of the Blazers. That's a jump ball, but the Devils get the ball back. But Byquist, we said pull it up with a 3-on-4. She did a crossover and put it into track mode and right to the basket. Hamby to trigger it. Steps in, comes behind a double screen, but then Brown cuts to the basket.
Right
uses the left, misses, gets the rebound, has Santos on her.
Gets knocked down.
And out of bounds.
Okay.
5:30. I think she lost the ball before she fell, so there's a 5:30 left in the first half. 24-13, Devils with the lead. Blazers have the basketball in their navy blue and white.
Got to be careful here. Next 3 minutes or so. So, Trinity doesn't get back into the ball game here. Got to keep this nice 10, 11-point cushion here, finish out the half.
They tried to lob it into Santos, and Nicholson with their long reach tipped out of bounds. So Santos to trigger on the baseline. Gamble flashed to the corner. Nicholson on her. Back out to Saluti. Byquist right there in great defensive form. Maybe with a hand it would be nice a little bit. Still, she's ready. To the left side, into the ball game now. Alondro Alvarenga. That was a starter. Back to the top of the key. Not a lot of motion away from the ball. Some screen. Santos does flash in the high post. They get the ball to her. Jada stays between her and the basket. Left side, shot from 3, and that was from long 3. That's college 3. Alvarenga, the 3 for River Forest.
I don't know who lost their girl, but that was a wide open look.
Yes. 4:44 left. Devils' lead is down to 8. Jada Brown starts the drive on Santos. Crossover dribble, step through. Now goes to Nicholson on the right side. Chloe, good from 3, and that was college 3 as well.
Well, once again, you have the paint touch, with the drive and then the kick out for the wide open look.
That was brought to you by Woodmart Building Center. Woodmart Building Center, 12th and Seminary Road.
And I hate to say it, but Jada's going to get that kind of attention the rest of the year.
Indeed, she likes it. Plays hard. Plays through it. Back to the top. That's Alvarenga. Into the high post to Santos. Brown guards her. Right side coming behind the double screen. Behind the college 3. No good, but Gamble gets the rebound. And Gamble was over Ellifritz. Gamble definitely at 6'2". Ellifritz not quite 6'2".
Oh, Mia, you gotta box him out like about 8 feet away from him and keep your body on him.
Long 3 was taken out there by Ratcliffe. Here comes
there
Nicholson.
You go, right
Nicholson
there.
just flies by Ratcliffe to the hole for the score.
That's what you like to see right there.
Chloe right now unofficially I think has 14 points in the ball game. 29-18, Devils with the lead. Back on the defensive side. And Santos, I wondered because Coach was there. I said, did Coach Dance call a timeout while they had the ball? No, Santos traveled, taking a cut to the basket.
Even better.
29-18, indeed. Now
Instead of using the timeout, get the travel call.
3:32 and counting left in the first half action. Stick around at halftime, the 8 open halftime, and we'll talk sandwiches. We'll talk basketball too. Nicholson on the right side behind the arc. Man-to-man coming from the Blazers. She goes through the legs. Gets it to Jada Brown. Jada comes around. Jada goes all the way to the hole, and she'll head back to the charity stripe. Great move. She comes around. Nobody's there. And, again, you got that lane to the basket, take it.
Oh, yeah.
Jada.
Better spacing here than the first quarter. You had 2 or 3 girls within 5 feet. Now we're spread out. Set up for the threes, driving it to the hole, kicking or taking it to the hole.
Santos, her first foul. Second foul against the Blazers in the second quarter. Jada hits her first free throw. We'll have another. And Jada 5 for 6 in the ball game, and she nails 2 free throws there. 31-18. Devils with a 13-point lead. 3:09. That's one of our favorite numbers there. Left in the first half. Santos in the high post. Gamble also in the high post. Byquist almost took that ball away. Knocks the ball away now. And then hustling. And it was a great job because Alvarenga was going after it. And then she reached down to get it, and she kicked it out of bounds.
I know she's not going to get a steal on that one, but that's as good as a steal.
You got it. Steal, deflection, and that right there.
I go deflection first.
Well, that's what it was first. Well, okay, deflection and steal. Hamby comes around the
There we
screen.
go.
Madeline Hamby. Oh, she missed it, but there was Byquist coming around a screen from the right side. Madeline to the hole.
Too close to the basket.
And it came out, after the 2 great threes. Good call there. Byquist gets the rebound, and she goes back to the charity stripe for the first time. First foul on Goins. 3rd team foul. And the Devils will all drop back into the half-court set. Cameron's pretty solid as well as Jada on the line. I think in this one you're talking about a 94-foot court, Coach, aside from an 85. And I know we talk about getting a tip, but up 13, maybe not a bad idea to drop back. But Coach Pettit says, no, I'm still going to put somebody in there.
Oh, yeah. Tip it out. Put 2 people in there. Tip it out, on a missed shot and get another opportunity.
Byquist hits a second, little 5-point run for the Devils. Now lead 32-18. Back on defense for the blue and white. White and blue today. Good job by Jada Brown. Tips it out. Tracking it down is Goins right in front of the Blue Devil bench. Skipped over left side, Saluti. Good bounce pass inside. Gamble, the turnaround shot, no good. Jada Brown with a great rebound, and over her back is Gamble. First foul on Gamble. Fourth foul against the Blazers with 2:25 left in the half. And now the Blazers are going to come up, put some pressure in the backcourt.
They're in a man, so let's get into a set and get a good look.
Nicholson across the timeline. Brown comes over to screen. Nicholson, and she goes through the legs and then kicks to Hamby. She got it to Hamby, but Madeline was a little high for the pass, and when Madeline made a cut to the basket, she did that little skip and a travel call.
She had a layup there, I thought.
Well, she had it, yeah, and she also had the shot from three if the pass is a little better there.
Well, and one more dribble, get him in, then pass it out.
There was three different things that Coach and I just pointed out.
Yeah.
Down to the left corner, goes inside to Santos. Ella Fritz is down there hounding Santos to the right side. Oh, that's what you don't want. After she came down after missing the shot, Saluti, she'll go to the line to shoot three, or was she down to the floor? It doesn't matter because that was only our first foul, so we wouldn't be at the line. For Byquist, that's her first foul. Team first.
We got 4 for the quarter. They got it up on the board.
For them. First one for
us, too.
No, it's timeouts.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we looked at that. That TOL means timeouts left.
Oh, okay.
That one day it was far away, and we couldn't read it. 2 free throws in a row there by Destiny. That cut the 5-point run there by the Devils. Makes it a 32-20 game with 1:55 left in the first half. 3 in a row. You knew she was going to drill those. She hit that three-pointer early. She got a nice touch. 32-21. Devils with the basketball in the half-court set. Brown, crossover. Oh, and a great job all the way to the hole. Pulls it down, takes it back up. That rim must be leaning forward because those balls are rolling off the front of the iron. I've never seen so many balls for a good layup hit that board and almost just, not so much spring, they just kind of sneak out.
Well, we've had 3 gimmies that we've missed that could have put this game out of the
Nicholson, long three-pointer, and it hits the front of the iron. It goes over and in. Chloe Nicholson for the three-pointer at the college mark. Brought to you by Woodmart Building Center.
Good soft touch.
You know where they're at, 12th and Seminary Road, right, Coach? Inside, Gamble, and they should be going to Gamble. She's got Ella Fritz on her. She's 6'2". Ella Fritz is doing a good job of playing against her, but definitely a height advantage for Gamble. Coming close to 1 minute left in the half. Devils by 12. Byquist comes out, takes it away from Brown. Crossover, she's going to dribble. Cameron goes all the way to the hole. Another layup that just comes over. She was ready to give it up in the corner, but the lane was there, and Cameron took it. You got to love our aggressive play, taking the dribble to the basket. Santos with Ella Fritz on her. Oh, and she misses it, and then Ella Fritz gets the rebound.
Yeah, bring it back.
Mia's working so hard out there. Foul goes against the Blazers. Goins, her first. And we will go three-quarter court with Aerosmith and walk this way to the other end. Byquist will get to shoot 2. So I'm walking down the hall, Coach, early before the game, and I'm humming a little song. The guy before me says, "You got a nice voice." I said, "Well, I broadcast, but by the way, here's what happened when I sang a little Christmas song in Galesburg. You 2 flagged me." I'm waiting for the commission still on that one, of the royalties. And I'm waiting for a call from a band. 46.3 left in the first half. Cameron hits the first free throw. She's got 2 in a row. Devils up 36-23. 46.3, as I just mentioned. Nicholson, Hamby, Ella Fritz, and Brown back. 2 for 2 there for Cameron. She's 3 out of 4. 37-23, Devils by 14. Back on D. Miley's been out. She did have 2 fouls, and that's what got her saddled for the first half in her purple shoes. Santos tries to flip a pass over to Gamble. Gamble then puts the ball up, and it almost stays on top of the backboard before going over. And that spacing, again, Santos was so close to Gamble. I know you want to get to the 6'2" girl, but work the ball around to get it in there.
Great job by Chloe, challenging the shot and not fouling.
That's why the shot went up to the top of the backboard and stayed up there. Inside, 30 seconds left, first half. Longcore's back in the game. To Brown to the right side. Jada's looking for somebody to cut and to come. Now Jada will take it off. Santos bumps her back about 6 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Let's reset. Byquist comes around, dribbles, kicks a right corner.
There you are.
Hamby off the iron. Byquist with the rebound. Byquist tried to scoop it up. I think she thought there was less time. 4 seconds left. Nicholson in the backcourt.
No foul.
Good job, because Gamble's going to have to take a long shot. And unlike Thomas Woodson Jr., who hit the shot at the half for the Devils yesterday, this one comes up short, and it is half. Devils led 22-11 after one, 37-23 at the half, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, great job on the defensive end. You know, aside from some of the mismatches we're getting in, you know, in a 3-2 with Elephants guarding a 6-2.
We think so?
You know,
and then she has Santos right after that.
But, you know, other than that, you know, done a good job on the defensive end. You know, haven't given up a lot of offensive rebounds, which this team I can see going to the hole hard. They came out and, you know, we talked about it with like 2 minutes to go in the second half, up by 11. Let's keep it right here. Don't need a 6-0 run by them, and we extended the lead out, which is a good sign for the Lady Blue Devils.
It is good stuff. It's halftime. Devils lead 37-23. Stick around. We'll have the 8 Open halftime show. Break this one down as well, as the Blue Devils at the Shirk Center looking for that 4th game today. More Blue Devil basketball from the girls' side. MeccaSportsCo.com.
Ride the Baja Wave and refresh your senses with a blast of tropical lime flavor. Grab a Mountain Dew Baja Blast today. Do the dew.
Get a 6-pack of 24-ounce bottles right now at Walmart for only $5.67. Choose any Pepsi product. That's a 6-pack of 24-ounce bottles for only $5.67.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at Kunis Hyundai
and Kunis Honda of Quincy. As we wrap up another wonderful year, we just wanted to say thank you
to our friends, customers, and neighbors across the Quincy community.
Your trust and support made 2025 an incredible year for our Kunis family.
From our family to yours.
We wish you peace, joy, and safe travels this holiday season.
Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year.
And back at halftime, the Mecca Mobile Studio by Sleep Tight. Better bed, less money. Sleep Tight in Quincy and Jacksonville. SleepTightMidwest.com. All right, started off the Devils with a 7-point run to open this game up. Turn around with a couple back and forth. Devils found themselves up 14-5. Another 6-point run, and it's 20-7. Hello, Donna. And it's 20-7. Devils would end after one, 22-11. Hold the line. No, that's Toto playing in the background. 22-11 after one quarter. It was 27-18, and the Devils stuck another 5-point mini run in there. They got up 32-14. 3 good free throws on the other side for Saluti, but the Devils close out with the last 2 free throws of the half and lead 37-23. Coach looks for some other scores. I'll tell you, scoring in the first half. Chloe Nicholson's we got 5 threes. Chloe's got 3. Hamby's got 2. And with Nicholson, she had 17, I believe, so far in the ball game. Jada Brown, she is 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. She's got 9. Hamby's got 6 with the 2 threes. Byquist with 3 out of 4 from the line. And Longcore got the 2 fouls, so she's only got the 1 bucket. But look for her to come out in the second half and light them up.
Well, you know, I like what they've done, you know, so far, especially Chloe, you know, going to the hole, you know, and then that set up her outside game, you know. So, I mean, Chloe and Jada doing a much better job working, you know, outside, inside. You know what I mean? So it's going to be, you know, we got to come out here in the third quarter, you know, and start it up and keep it ramped up, because this team's going to come back out hard. You know what I mean? So we have to, you know, first 3 minutes, keep the lead, expand the lead. You know, my dad used to always say, when you get somebody down, you put your foot on their throat, and the louder they squawk, the harder you push.
Yep. Or as they say, put your foot on the gas. You know, it's all the same thing. It's don't stop. So halftime here, the 8 Open halftime, a Southern Kitchen, 601 Main Quincy. Going down there this week? I know I am. I'll be there. I got to check our schedule, though. So many times we're out of town on that. And I just don't know. After looking at all the sandwiches, I got to pick one. Coach, you got that Doc Holliday again. What was that on that? I got a cheddar cheese,
barbecue
bacon.
sauce, bacon on a smash burger.
On a smash burger?
On a smash burger.
Ooh.
You know, with brioche bun.
I don't know you threw that out there. Most other things are on brioche buns out there. And, of course, that's the original sandwiches that are all fried chicken with different twists.
Well, the brioche bun is just a little bit extra that I love.
There you are. Hey, if Coach Pettit likes it, You'll like it too. Go down there and see Jared Tipton, his wife, and the clan. 8 open. Hours Thursday and Friday, 11 to 8. Saturday, noon to 9. Closed Sunday through Wednesday. Feels like a Sunday, but it's only the 4th day of a 5-day basketball trip here, and it's Monday.
Well, it sounds like a good place to go before the games, on the weekend and on Thursday.
Now I just wonder if my book here, after we had the DePaul game, there's guys up here that had chicken bites, Dave Bites or something. I dropped a couple spots on it. It burned through the other side of the scorebook.
It'll probably be through 2 or 3 more.
Oh, it will. I'd say you leave it there long enough. And I had the mild the other night. It burned through me on that one. So halftime here at the Shirk Center. Take a break. We'll come back with more of the fun with Wellman and Pettit. And the Blue Devils are even more fun on mechasportsco.com.
Good things are happening at Hardee's, right, Brian?
Here at Hardee's, we have a new $6.99 original bag. And you get 2 sandwiches, a fry, and a drink. You have your choice for the sandwiches between a regular hot ham and cheese, regular roast beef, double cheeseburger, or one of our chicken tender wraps. So you can pick any 2 of those, get a hot fry and a cold drink for only $6.99 here at Hardee's on 30th and Broadway.
That's Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
At Sleep Tight in Quincy and Jacksonville, we believe everyone deserves a better night's sleep. Discover top mattress brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. Your purchase always includes free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Plus, enjoy 0% interest for up to 5 years. Better bed, less money. Only at your locally owned Sleep Tight in Quincy and Jacksonville, where comfort and community come together.
Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
This season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Yes, college football is back.
Our lives finally have meaning again.
After a really long offseason.
Look, our QB's on the draft slide.
Whoa! Oh, he's going. To where? Not where he expected.
Everything will be questioned.
What is this place?
Don't they know it's Saturday?
Everything.
College football is changing.
The Dr. Pepper flavors, too.
It's all connected.
Fansville Season 8.
I don't think I've ever seen someone slide so far.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
Welcome back to Fansville for the best tournament this side of March. I believe that was the phrase they used to use out here and still do at the State Farm Classic. I got to check how many years it's been now that they've had it up here. We had Dan Highland on a number of times and talked about it.
I was going to say, I think the last time QND won it, I brought my Marengo team down and we played QND and then we played Pittsfield with Hoover.
That'd be about the same time because QND went on a run.
Yeah, Fitch was a stud.
And that was just before. The last time they won it was even after that because they
had the great team. I think they beat St. Joe Ogden, if I'm not mistaken, with that one cat that went for 62, and they beat them.
50-something, and it was we had 5 players in double figures.
Yep.
Wade Willer, even off the bench, had that, and that was your team with I better not start because I'll get 2 or 3 of the guys and I'll forget the rest of the guys. That was 16-17, my first year, and Bearden's at taking the Raiders on with WTAD. Game night, as we used to call it. I'm glad I kind of got that out of my head. Otherwise, I'd be saying something, calling out the same sponsor there. So 2 minutes left in the half here. It's the Mecca Sports Halftime brought to you by 8 Open, 601 Main, Quincy, a Southern Kitchen. All right, so Coach Dance is in the locker room. He's got a nice 14-point lead, but he knows he's got an athletic team on the other side. You can obviously say do the same things, but there's got to be a little bit of twist. And, you've got 2 big girls. The key was early is Dana Hickman got 3 fouls, number 12. That's the 6-footer. They still got the other girl inside, but then they bring in Santos, who's got some size, and she's got some strength, too. You look down there, she'd be a heck of an offensive guard pulling.
I mean, they're 2 sophomores, Gamble at 6'2", Hickman at 6 foot, and then you bring Santos in off the bench, and she's just going to go in there and bang, and good moves. It's one of those things, the first 3 minutes of this third quarter are going to be of the utmost importance. Is Trinity going to get back into the game? Go on a 6-0 run, and then you're down to, 8-point lead? Or is Quincy High going to play them even and maybe extend it a couple, 3 more points, get 15-point lead going into the fourth quarter? Then you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Well, looking at the stats, too, in the first half, 10 points came inside with Gamble and Santos. We had Alvarenga hit a 3, and Saludi hit a 3. That's it. So you're only 2 shots from outside. Both were threes. So we've done a good job on the perimeter. When it goes inside, we've been mismatched a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Mia has done a great job, though,
well,
playing against Gamble or Santos.
She's battled.
She did the one time and then got the rebound, too.
Yeah, at 5'4", going up 6'2", or Santos at 5'10".
It's a lot screening out. And, of course, with that, you better have some strong legs and back them up. Here we are ready to start the second half. The navy blue and white from Trinity will have the basketball. Alvarenga comes over to get it. Saluti will be in the backcourt. Inside will be Santos, also Gamble. They will leave Hickman out of the ball game. In that corner, I believe it is Ratcliffe, and when she turns and actually check that, it's Goings.
Devils are starting out in that flat 3-2.
Nicholson at the point. At the high post, you've got Hamby and Byquist. Low post, Longcore and Brown. In the right corner, looking good job by Jada coming out. Everybody covers quickly.
Got to stay matched.
And Chloe just stays right there in that high post.
Right there.
Hands up now because Santos will try to take you. She did try, and then she lost the basketball, and Byquist is there to steal it.
Well, you got to have her put it on the ground, then you have a chance.
Down the right side, Nicholson, crossover dribble. Crossover through the legs then. Oh, Nicholson missed it, but she had a great move, and the move through the legs created space, and a nice shot just didn't go.
One more dribble and got her a layup.
Oh, and the balls just seem to roll out.
That's 5 of them.
And it's went to the other end now as the Devils work right to left in this half. Santos gets it, the second block. Spin move. Jada with a block shot. Good job of just getting her arms up without extending them.
Go, push it.
Down the left side, Hamby. Hamby crossover. Madeline looks, kicks it back out to the top. Between the circles, Longcore to the right side. Nicholson in the right corner, Byquist. Byquist, strong move to the basket, and it's up on the iron.
I thought that was going in.
Yeah. And when you get fouled, throw it up. I mean, if you don't have a shot, it may go in, and Byquist on that one, it almost did.
You hear the whistle? Get it up towards the hole.
Yep. And you really can't say you weren't shooting if the ball goes up and hits the iron.
Yeah.
Foul was called on Saluti. Her first of anybody in the second half. Byquist to shoot 2. Cameron misses off the front of the iron. Did that in the first half, and then she made 3 straight. Setting that up for us. 6:50 left, third quarter action. All the Devils down at the other end in our white, light pink with blue, and purple shoes. That was fall 4 of the girls. As Byquist hustles back down after making the free throw, hers are white with a little swoosh on it. 38-23 Devils. Just inside 7 minutes left, third quarter action. From the Shirk Center. Brown steps out on Gamble in the corner. 3 passes, sends it left corner. In that left is Goins. Devils do a good job of bringing in good rotation. As Chloe just is in the middle.
No, she's sinking down, almost to the circle for the charge. And that's a great look.
Staying there in Santos, and with them big wings, long wingspan, it's hard to get in there. Santos does get it in, doesn't take a move.
Trinity's, attacking at 2-1-2, so her assignment is middle of the lane.
Santos did get the ball though and faced up and did a nice bank shot there from 8 foot. Longcore misses the shot. Nicholson gets it. Comes back out and resets. Brown drives down, kicks it to Longcore in the corner. Back to Chloe. Long 3 off the iron. Byquist comes flying and had the rebound. Came down and fell down. Couldn't call a foul.
Hopefully she's all right. She's getting up slow.
Little Charlie horse or maybe the knee. There she goes after 3 runs. Santos pulls up 12-footer and shoots it 10-foot. Air ball picked up by Nicholson.
Get it in the middle.
Skips it to the right side. Byquist turns up the gears. Byquist off the iron, no good. But Cameron's going back to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be called on Saluti, her second in the half. Destiny has both fouls for both teams in the second half with 5:37 left, third quarter action. Now if we tell Cameron, when you throw it up, throw it towards the board too, so you might get a little bank out of that one. Tell you, the bank shot was such a sweet shot on fan-shaped backboards. And a little shooter's touch there from Cameron. Hits the front of the iron, goes to the back, catches the little board, falls in. 39-25, substitution now back in the ball game. That's Hickman. She had 3 fouls in the first half for the Blazers. Byquist, silence, good. Devils hit 40. Byquist now 6 out of 8 from the charity stripe on the day. Devils lead 40-25. Back on defense. Nicholson at the point. Byquist, Hamby at the high post. Longcourt joins Brown at the low post. Flashing back and forth. Oh, a great job, and Nicholson tipped it away. Byquist into the middle of the court. Nicholson up, under, and a foul. Trying to get there was Alvarenga. Nicholson was reaching out for the finger roll, splitting the two guards. Third foul in the quarter by the Blazers. And Nicholson to the line to shoot two. Good free throw shooting team are the Devils, as they've been all season long. What did we do on the air that night? We tried to, it was 108 for 144 at the time, as I still remember it, and that ball rolls out. First half, 10 out of 12 in the first half from the charity stripe. Second half right now, 3 out of 5. Make that 4 out of 6. Nice job. And that's the key for a good team. When you get free shots with the clock stopped, you got to hit them.
Well, they're being aggressive, taking it to the hole, which I like to see.
41-25, 5 minutes left, third quarter action. Devils over the Blazers out of River Forest, Trinity High School. Inside is Gamble trying to get big. Santos got a break. Flashing to the high post. Nicholson's there.
Ooh.
Goes into the left corner. Goings. Her shot no good. Weak side. Brown got it. Good job by Hickman not committing her fourth foul. She did that earlier in the game, got in the game, and a quick foul put her back on the bench. Nicholson on the perimeter. Oh, look at that. I'm going to tell you, Hickman should have got a foul there. Byquist drives hard to the hole. Jump ball. Not a bad call because it was going to either be a travel or a foul, but it was really
and you got Byquist, 5'6", going up against 6'2", 6 foot. Pull it back out, pass the ball, get a good look.
Devils get it back on the alternate possession arrow. Hickman, 25 feet from the basket, chucked Brown.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Lobs inside. Whoa, that's a good. Hey, I'll tell you what, I think she thought she was going to foul. Nicholson went up, grabbed the ball, and shot it all in one motion. Good job by Longcourt. Drives to the front with the left, no good. Rebound, the Blazers.
Oh, don't do that.
Nicholson with a little Olay from behind. Brown does a good job on the block, but gets whistled for the foul. So the Devils' first foul of the second half will be Jada Brown with 4:25 left in the third.
Well, we survived the first 3 minutes and stretched the lead out. So that's a good sign for the Lady Blue Devils.
3 fouls on the Blazers, 1 on the Devils. First free throw is good. Shake that head a little bit so I can see behind those braids what number is shooting on the first free throw. Boy, that's a long set of braids. You can't see any number. Second free throw good as well. Now 13. She turns around. There you go. That's always kind of nice. Free throws were made by Goings, both of them. That's her first points of the ball game. Devils still lead 41-27. In the half-court set, coming around the left side. Hamby in the left corner with a little jump skip.
Oh.
No good. Long rebound out front. And here comes a 2-on-1. Longcourt's got to defend. Miley did a great job of getting in between, but
if
she
wouldn't
closed
have reached,
it. Yes.
If she wouldn't have reached, I think she would have had no call.
Right. And would have put a tough altered shot out there for the Blazers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's Goings because the same ponytail's in the way. She gets 2 free throws. Second foul on the Devils in the quarter. Third on Miley. Miley's going to take a seat. Mia Elephant's back in, wearing number 11 still. That was kind of, I say that because last night Woodson Jr. started with 14, got blood on it, and snuck in number 24 on us. Second free throw, no good. Nicholson was trying to keep it away from Hickman. Problem was she tipped out of bounds. So under the basket, Blazers will get another chance at it. Triggering the ball will be Goins. In the post will be Hickman. Also in there is Rowe. She's got some height too. A little thin, but all the way to the backcourt. Hickman go to track it down, and she almost touches the line with it. She moved the ball a little bit and came about 1 inch from hitting the line.
Yeah, Rowe's one of those 5'10" freshmen that play a lot.
Yeah, he should. And she pulls back from 16. Turned around, got the ball, and a nice shot there from Rowe. Her first basket of the ball game. We got a little 5-point run going here for the Blazers, 41-30. Outside shot. Was that Nicholson to that?
Yep.
It touched a lot of the basket there. It was a 3-pointer by Nicholson. Brought to you by Woodmart Building Center, woodmartbuildingcenter.com. I looked up, and she took that shot, and it just caught the iron. Long shot from outside there.
Not good defensive position.
Rebound.
On the
yep,
time.
Hickman got the rebound, kicked it out, and Byquist was right there with a little bump. And so for Byquist, her second.
I know when you're a zone, when I used to have kids playing the zone, who you got is what I used to always call, because the zone needs to stay matched up. good zones have tremendous man-to-man policies. And good man has good zone policies.
Santos came back in the ball game in that high post for the Blazers. Saludi sends it the high post.
Too easy.
Nicholson and Brown were there. Back out way deep. College line just came up short. Last touch by Rowe. Devils will get the ball.
Good job by Elfritz on the weak side, boxing out the much taller, Trinity girl.
And we'll give Saludi that shot. That was way out behind the college ranks. Man-to-man coming out of the Blazers. Pick and roll. Brown to the basket. She is fouled by Rowe. It'll be her first foul. 4th team foul with 2:55 left in the third. Jada back to the charity stripe. Make a living out there.
A lot of the good ones, that's what they do. They live at the free throw line.
Yep. You got the moves inside, too, and to be able to move from the defense. That one goes in and comes back out. A lot of those little 1-2 pop out. That's how I ran a drill. I ran that thing that covers the net up.
Oh, yeah.
And so you couldn't make one, and you do rebounding drills till everybody's about dead.
Well, you bounce it and make it bounce twice before you can get out.
Jada's second one was no good, too. Jada might be needing a little break. She's been in there most of all the game. I think Elfritz, our only sub, right? Inside, Santos kicks it back out. Stepping in, though, after Nicholson went flying by. The shot was off to the left side. No good. Goings missed it.
Oh,
Devils got it.
Bad pass.
And a pass down the line. Good news is Byquist at least got after it, got the ball on the floor so that Nicholson could get the fall, and then it was a jump ball. So it will stay with the Blazers.
I think the Devils have won the 50-50 battle, so far. When that ball's on the floor, we're on the floor getting it, which is a very good sign.
I think so, and Byquist always out there. Nicholson on the floor as well. 2:30 left, third quarter action. Devils lead 44-30. Santos drives the lane, takes a left. That's a good move, but Brown gets the rebound. And Jada brings it down, which she shouldn't. She got double-teamed, but the worst part, the Blazers fouled her. And here you're 94 feet court. You're 93 feet from the other's end.
Chin it and pivot. Chin it and
yeah,
pivot.
Don't ever bring that ball
Chin
down.
it right here like this. You pivot, keep the elbows out. Don't swing them, but keep your elbows out and pivot and keep everything right there. Don't get away.
Had that conversation last night down in Collinsville about not swinging your elbows. Used to be maybe a technical, then it just became a violation.
At the line, shooting 2.
Jada comes back with a free throw here after those last two. They're always good-looking shots. Sometimes they just sneak out.
Is that what it is?
I think so. The English on the ball. And that one hits the front of the iron. That might just be a little tired there. Devils get one of two. Still lead 45-30. 2:15 and counting left third quarter action. Santos gets it in the high post. And Brown was flashing by and made contact.
Well, that's where Nicholson's got to get in front of Santos and make him throw a lob there. And then you have your help side. You had Jada coming down from the lower block trying to get up there to steal the ball up at the elbow.
Fourth foul against the Devils with 2:14 left in the third. 5 already against the Blazers. Out of bounds play goes to the left corner. Three-pointer pulled up there. Ratcliffe, her first bucket, and it's a 3.
And Chloe got popped in the face.
Who did?
Chloe.
Ball knocked out of bounds there by Goings. Devils will take it out again. 45-33. 2:04 left in the quarter. Devils led 37-23 at the half.
Yeah, we're down 2 here in the third, so let's get a good shot here.
Jada gets it back to Byquist. Cameron goes left
there
corner.
There we go.
Madeline, the little skip.
Get it. Oh.
Pops out, goes strong side. Santos with a rebound for the Blazers. Down the left side of the court, into the left corner. Goings has it, looks inside. Will go inside. Gamble. Elfritz is working on her. Mia keeps her hands up, does a great job. The ball came down, and Santos gets it. Now you got Brown and Elfritz there, and it's going to be a 2-shot with Santos at the line. And will it be Jada or will it be Mia?
Got to do a better job on the defensive glass there. They had 3 of them around the basket getting that offensive rebound.
And that was on Elfritz. Both teams now with 5 fouls. Mia's first. That was a lot better than having Jada get her third. First free throw by Santos, no good. We'll have another one. First time she's been at the charity stripe tonight. And a quick blue timeout for a quick 30. We'll take a quick 30 back with Blue Devil action right here. MeccaSportsCo.com.
If you're building a house, remodeling an older home, thinking about a new deck, or need a whole new kitchen, Woodmart is your project partner. Since 1978, Woodmart has been the most trusted building materials and kitchen and bath design company in the Quincy area. At Woodmart, you'll find enthusiastic, experienced professionals helping you through every phase of your project. We offer smart advice for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer and top-quality materials. Woodmart Building Center, 2000 North 12th Quincy, your project partner since 1978.
Back at the Shirk Center, Blue Devil basketball from the girls' side, 45. On the other side by Trinity High School, 33. Santos has a second free throw, 1:38 left in the third. Misses that. Nicholson gets the rebound. Good job there, screening out on Goins. In the back, Goins is going to pick up. Nicholson across the timeline, back between the legs, behind the back, between the legs. All of a sudden falling down, playing some good D, and now goes down for a block, crossbody block, Goings. That would have been a good football crossbody block.
Patience.
And we're going to check this one.
Charge.
I like the two officials looked at each other. No one called block and charge. Had a good charge call, I think it was. Byquist with just a strong move there. Defense got there first. Byquist her third. Offensive foul, so with that, no shots. Jada gets a well-needed break over there. So with 1:15 and counting, Devils still up by 12 in that 1-2-2. Santos to Gamble on the cut to the right side. They drop it down to the line. It's on the floor. Oh, and takes a big step where she goes. Bristol Walker had just checked in for Jada and did the reach over instead of keep your hands straight up. For Bristol will be her first foul.
Well, you like to see her competing in there like that. You know, if you're going to go up for the shot, I'm going to be straight up, as straight up as I can be.
But if you do come forward, make sure the ball comes down and it doesn't go to the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Free throw is good. Sneak it back slowly. 1:06 left in the quarter. Devils lead is 11. Hamby and Brown are back in as Walker and Elephants check out. Having to wait again for the number to be seen because all of these long braids. Santos has them ponytailed. I think it was still number 13, wasn't it, Goings?
Yep. Let's get a good shot here.
Hamby in the set. Gets fouled.
Get in there.
Oh, and the ball's up on the iron, and it almost went in. Hamby went for the drive. She got bumped. Didn't think there was going to be a call. Then it goes up and rolls on the very back of the iron and rolls from one side to the other. Nice thing is Madeline gets to go to the line to shoot two. Foul was called. Third foul on Saletti. And, you know, all her fouls are in the second half. You still get 5, though.
Well, yeah. You've seen Trinity come out here this second half, play a little bit harder than they did the first. Oh.
Madeline goes 1 for 2, hits the first. Second one heads out to the left baseline there. Devils up 46-35. Back on defense. Blazers with 50 seconds left in the half. Saluti in the left corner. Bounces it into Santos. Chloe was there. Santos went from the left to the right for a reverse, but then kicks it out. And a three-pointer from the side. Goings hits the three.
Nobody picked her up. That was not good defense.
I was surprised Santos didn't take the reverse layup. She was right there. Elephants starts to go in the corner. Bristol Walker's in. Throws a lob up lazy to Chloe. And here we go the other way with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Saluti into the corner. Into Santos. Santos faces up Nicholson. Goes to the right side. Alvarenga misses the three. Elephants weak side rebound. And a foul call. Santos thought she reached in and got it for a jump ball. I might agree because what did we do with the ball? We brought it down to our waist. Santos.
And at 5'4", anybody can get it.
Exactly.
You get that rebound at 5'4", you get it out.
Yeah, for Mia being short, turn and go. If there's not an outlet pass, you're a dribbler. Take off. Get down the court. Elephants will go to the line. Mia hasn't had a chance to shoot the line. She's got 2. 7.8 seconds left, third quarter action. Had a couple little runs here. That 5-point run. Turned around another 4-point run, and then that last 3-pointer. Devils being outscored there.
Well, they've cut the lead down to under 10 going into the fourth, so it's going to be a battle in the fourth quarter.
Mia does hit the first one, 47-38. Has one more. All the other Devils are back. Second one good. 2 for 2 for Elefritz. Nice job there, 48-37. Devils by 11. Back on defense. Or by 10, excuse me. A steal, and Elefritz puts as much as she had on it. And we are through 3 quarters. Your score, the Blue Devils 48, the Blazers 38. Back for the fourth quarter, and hey, baby, right here on MechaSportsCo.com.
Mecha Sports Co. is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Mecha Sports Co., your streaming platform for all Quincy High School basketball. Like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube to follow the action. Just search Mecha Sports Co. MECCASPORTSCO. And you can also find us at mechasportsco.com for the full game schedule and more.
Back here at the Shirk Center, hey baby, it's time for the fourth quarter. 8 minutes up on the board. Devils lead 48-38. They made a free throw there that I missed, I think so. That's right, Goings the last time made 2 free throws. No, that was a 3-pointer last time. So anyway, 10-point difference there as we get to the final quarter, Coach. And Devils lost their lead. They had a 14-point lead, and we wanted to expound on that. Instead, we lost 4 points in that quarter.
Well, we kept it even for the first 3 minutes, but once again, I think the physicality of this game and getting up and down, and I think Trinity's a little bit deeper, than the Blue Devils are. They came back and got it under 10, but then we pushed it back up to 10. So, first couple of possessions here, let's get a couple of scores, couple of stops, and we'll be okay.
Miley's back. She's got 3 fouls. Byquist has 3 as well.
Take it to the hole.
Oh, and great job there. Nicholson just beat Santos to the basket with a great crossover dribble to the hole. First score of the quarter, the fourth quarter.
Now let's defend a little bit better.
Devils get the score. Up now 50-38. Santos moved her feet first, and then Santos charged Longcore, and no call. She knocked her to the floor and then took the shot.
Well, that's why, down on the block, they're posted up. You got to get in front, make them throw a lob, and have your weak side help.
Miley did a pretty good job there. Hamby, check that. Brown inside.
Out.
Longcore, no good. Ball's inside. Gamble gets the rebound. Blazers go down the left side of the court.
That was a good look.
Yes, Saluti into the corner, Goings. Longcore did a great job of moving. I don't understand where that's a call. Basically, Goings was losing the handle on the ball. Longcore had her hand straight up, moving her feet. You have the position. It's your position if you get there first.
Number 14, Miley
Longcore's fourth. First of the fourth quarter on either team. 7:06 left in the ball game. Santos, 14-footer, comes up short. Gamble, though, gets it. Gamble makes it, and taking the gamble was Nicholson on blocking the shot, and instead it's going to be an and one.
Well, once again, defensive rebounding. We're on the outside. They're blocking us out, to get the rebound. You've got to get on the inside and make sure you get the ball.
We do a lot, and when you're 6'1", that's when you have to screen out too, because when you get to the big leagues, everybody's going to be big and going after the basketball.
That next level is going to be pretty tough.
Free throw's good, so completing the three-point play. And the first 5 of this quarter, well, actually, the Devils had the first one, and we've got a 50-43 ball game.
All the way to the hole.
To the hole. Jada Brown-Strong went right through Rowe and Gamble for the basket. Her first basket since the first quarter. She's put a lot of free throws up there tonight. Has not had the chance. Another charge, not called, but the ball bounces out of bounds and we get it. When you work that hard to take a charge, you'd like to get one.
Well,
so
you got to keep doing it.
Yep.
As the officials start seeing it, they'll start calling it.
52-43, 6.5 left in this one. Nicholson working the dribble through the legs, skips over to Brown.
Patience.
Jada's 28 feet for the basket. She backs it out.
Good passes.
To the guard. Byquist starts the drive. Byquist all the way to the hole. And Cameron was about 8 feet when she took that layup. And the thing was, Gamble bailed her out by foul.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
not a good decision, but it turned out well.
Yeah, it was a good take.
Yeah, but 1-on-2, somebody's open.
I was looking at the right corner. That's exactly what I was going to mention there. Foul was called on Gamble, her second. First team of the fourth quarter. Yeah, I love the drive. I love taking it. But like you said, Coach, when the double team comes, it's that quick pitch to the right side for the shot.
Well, quick pitch and or quick pitch, extra pass, you're going to have a wide open look.
And if you pass it early enough and continue on, you might get the ball right back to you, especially if you're one of post players.
Yep.
Byquist, 2 for 2. Good job, Cameron, on the line. Can't even count all the marks there as they've been hitting the free throws well tonight.
It's a good thing they have.
Yes, 54-43, Devils by 11. 6:15 left in this game. Back on defense, 1-2-2. Nicholson flattened out at the free throw line. Byquist and Hamby at the high post. Hamby goes down to help, though. Ellifritz and Brown at the low post. Mia's playing a big girl for being as short as she is. And she's not short. It's just she's mismatched to some of them. And playing fundamental.
She's short.
Yes, 4 on the perimeter. Santos from the left short corner all the way over with a pass over her head, and she scooped it from the baseline out, and then Brown's being squeezed. It's a Brown sandwich, and somehow it goes back to the Blazers.
Well, great hustle, by Byquist out there challenging the shot. We got to do a better job on defensive glass. They had 3 of them around the circle down there, the charge circle in college, and, we only have 1 down there battling.
Santos missed his shot. Santos battled, knocked it away from Nicholson, but on the second shot, Chloe gets the rebound. In transition, Chloe, right side. There's Jada Brown cutting to the basket. She waited, and she got herself set. Give the assist to Nicholson. Jada with another bucket. The Devils on a 6-point run.
I saw Jada at the
43.
college three-point line cutting. I'm like, get it to her.
Santos hustled down in the far corner after the long shot.
Another offensive rebound.
Saludi with a drive to the basket, and she leaves a shoe as she's driving. The shoe comes off of her. And she still continued to make the shot on the little short corner runner.
Still 11-point game with 5:15 to go. So
we knew this team was a good team.
We got to play.
56-45. Devils have the ball, still working right to left second half. Nicholson setting the screen for Jada Brown, working against Santos. Get her a little closer and then take her to the hole, because Santos, I think she can beat her. Another bump. You took the first bump, and then Jada took the second bump. Santos, her 4th foul. Oh, they got 3. I got 4. But the board has 3, so I'll take that. I'll take a board anytime up there. Devils will have the basketball. Box out of bounds play with Hamby to trigger it. Here comes Nicholson. Nicholson gets pushed, and they're going to allow that. Nicholson got pushed out of bounds, so she goes out of bounds and comes back in to get the ball, and they call her for being out of bounds. Clearly pushed on the drive.
Oh, yeah. On
By the way, the officials have done a nice job. They really have. There's been a couple touches, but I think nice job by the threesome. Inside 5 minutes left in this ball game. Turnaround shot from the baseline, no good. Good job by Byquist, kept it alive, but Gamble got it at the other side.
Once again, Byquist was behind.
Shot from the weak
behind
side.
Again, and then we got a foul.
Radcliffe missed the 3. Byquist was behind Santos. Check that, wasn't Santos. She's out of the ball game.
Number 20, Cameron Byquist.
But Hickman's back in the ball game. Byquist 4th, 3rd team foul.
So Byquist and Longcore both have 4.
Guards there. As Mia Ilfritz has been in and out, she's out. She's in right now. Right side, 3-point shot, no good. Byquist tracks it down.
Oh no!
Hamby's way out here with a good screen. Starts to take off, and they call her on a foul. What happened, Coach? That didn't make a lot of sense.
No, that was a good challenge, good box out. Didn't see that one.
Devils did a good job. Byquist tracking it down. 4:40 left in the ball game. Devils still lead by 11, 56-45 in the high post. Gamble sends it right back to Saludi. Misses a 3, but it comes over here to Radcliffe. Check that Goings. Goings shot went to the weak side. And good job by who? Cameron Byquist to tie up Radcliffe.
Well, once again, we're behind them. We should be in front of them, the defensive rebounds and boxing out. We're behind them, so they get the rebound, then we got to scramble, to try to get a tie up or whatever. We got to do a better job on the defensive glass.
Hickman goes out. Santos comes in. She'll trigger the play out of bounds. Gamble and Ratcliffe on the low blocks. Saludi pushes off to get position there on Ward, who just checked into the game. Zira. Santos, a spin move. Good job by Jada, not fouling. Jada gets the rebound. Don't bring the ball down there. Santos is there. Give it to your guard. Here we go. Nicholson.
Now get out.
Chloe bringing it up the court. On Goings. Good job bringing it across. Behind the back now to Jada Brown at the top. She's got Santos. 30 feet, 40 feet is not a good place to start. Give Jada the ball at the high post and let her work against Santos to the hole.
So we should be on the line now.
Yep, you got Goings. Fouls out there again, 40 feet from the basket. No, they actually have third right now. 3 team fouls for the Blazers, 4 against the Devils. Santos, good back behind the back by Brown, but she's hounded. Coach Dance does a good job there. Longcourt was coming over to help out, but it looked like maybe going to be a 5 call. And he does call a full timeout, so 3:58 left in this one. Blue Devils 56, Blazers 45. Back with the rest of Blue Devil basketball right here on MechaSportsCo.com.
Good things are happening at Hardee's, right, Brian?
You know, here at Hardee's, we have a new $6.99 original bag. And you get 2 sandwiches, a fry, and a drink. You have your choice for the sandwiches between a regular hot ham and cheese, regular roast beef, double cheeseburger, or one of our chicken tender wraps. So you can pick any 2 of those, get a hot fry and a cold drink for only $6.99 here at Hardee's on 30th and Broadway.
That's Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
Back at the Shirk Center. 3:58 left in this one. Devils 56, Blazers 45. Devils led 20-11 after 1. 37-23 at half by 14. It was squeezed down to 10, 48-38 at the end of 3. And we got 1 extra point here so far in the fourth quarter, the first half of the fourth quarter.
Well, and, the fourth quarter got to do a better job, because offensive rebounds is where Trinity's living right now. Got to stop it, want to go, and then take care of the basketball.
Santos trying to ride Longcourt. Longcourt got to the point where she might have had a nice little 10-foot shot.
Well, we don't have to shoot.
They
pull it back out, spread the floor. Should be layups and free throws.
Saludi on Brown. The guard. Brown kicks it over to Byquist, to Longcourt. Everybody's on that side of the court.
Not good spacing.
Santos now with a hand check again into the corner. And reaching in, slap into the corner was Gamble. She took a gamble. Sorry, Kahira, her third foul.
Not good spacing. You had 3 people over there probably within 10 foot. That means you got 3 defenders over there within 10 foot.
You got a 4th one called the sideline.
Yep.
So
4th and 5th goes over there in the corner.
The baseline as well. The corner.
Pass the ball.
Oh, and then
that's a foul.
Santos, if she just would have stopped a second early, wouldn't have been a foul, but her momentum carried her. Should be.
4th.
Chloe Santos, her 4th.
Right, one of those girls had to have 5. More importantly, though, it was the 5th foul, and so with 3:27 left, we're shooting 2 shots the rest of the way out, and Longcourt's on the line for the first ones. Stick around for the Hardee's post game, brought to you by Brian Harms at 30th and Broadway, and we'll have all those little chicken marks and chicken scratches figured out because we've shot a lot of free throws. We made some free throws, a lot of free throws.
Well, that's been the difference of the game, us at the free throw line.
57-45. Miley will have one more. And just rolls off the right side. Devils still lead 57-45 with 3:20 left. Santos, he got the ball kind of quickly in transition, gave it up to Gamble, now out to the guard.
Well, she don't want the ball there.
Nope. In the high post, and here's that quick touch foul. It goes into Santos at the high post. Nicholson's behind her. And a hand check.
Number 24, Chloe Nicholson, that's her 3rd.
Nicholson's 3rd.
So we got Nicholson with 3 and
Longcourt and
Byquist
with
with 4.
And each team's got 5 fouls, so double bonuses the last 3, 16. No one-on-ones. No wait till 10 for the double bonus. I'm beating a dead horse. Santos missed the first. She'll have one more. Santos at the free throw line so far, 0 for 4. Jada Brown gets the rebound.
I was going to say, it gets down to a close game. We know who to foul.
Yep. Byquist down the line. Oh, and there was Longcourt left wide open, made a cut to the basket. Give the assist on there to Byquist and give the basket. Good job by Longcourt sliding down the weak side of the court. Everybody forgot about her, and when Byquist got it, she looked at him and said, hey, here's an assist.
Right in the floor.
Devils now again put a little 6-point run when it got within 7, 50-43. Built it up to 13, and after that 2-point shot, and then Santos missed 2 free throws, Devils have put another little 5-point run, unanswered yet, and have built up I've got 61-45. Have they not put it up yet?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you, Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, they might be right. I might have went a little too fast on that one. I don't know how I went too fast, but hey, we'll take 59-45. And it's good that I can always look at my book and admit my mistakes. Yep, thought I was wrong one time, but I was mistaken. Inside 3 minutes, Devils with 14-point lead. Nicholson's got to get around Gamble in that high post. Gamble's 6'2", actually, and thin. Devils working that 1-2-2 flattened out. Way long one. Saluda misses. Nicholson went,
rebound.
and Nicholson went over just to keep it alive. There were 3 Blazers inside. The problem was 2 of the Blazers fought for the ball, and it went out of bounds off them. Elliford's out, Hamby in.
We got to short that up. I know rebounding out of a zone is very, very hard.
Lots of practice. And communication.
It's staying matched up.
Yep.
You know, you got to – who you got?
Nicholson and Brown out at the volleyball line in the corner. But instead, goes over. Good job by Brown. She drove to the lane, and then when she drove, kicked it to Byquist, who said, wait a minute, we kicked that back out.
Yeah.
Hamby was on the wing, and that was kind of a cheap foul on
the clock is your friend, and they're going to get aggressive here, so we're going to have to take care of the basketball here, last 2:28 with this 14-point lead, because they're going to go out and try to steal everything and or set a foul and get us to the free throw line. We got to knock them down tonight.
Hey, I found my Santos and Gamble. I thought they had an extra foul. Somebody gave it to Goings because that was her 5th. So with 2:28 in the ball game, Goings is out. She had 1 3. She was 5 for 6 from the line. 8 points on the game. Madeline Hamby with the line to shoot 2. Had those 2 threes in the first quarter. Had a 1 for 2 in the third quarter. And the ball rolls out.
She gets 2 shots.
There's no such thing. It'd be nice for the 1-1 again, but it's not there.
Oh, yeah.
It will not come back, and it's a shame. I like it. Strategy was there. Right now we'd be strategizing instead of just putting people up. And right there, Blazers would have got the ball. And they still do. 2 free throws missed by Hamby. Up by 14 for the Devils still. And extra people in the lane would have made a difference. To the left side. Coach Pettit was telling that. He was telepathically telling me. Nicholson gets in the corner. And another quick timeout because Chloe at 6'1" brought it to her waist. That's going to be one where I'm going to get.
Well, it took it to the corner, and then it was, double team.
Here's the drill. Get the pads out. The punching pads, like the beating pads, like a stick. And you bring 2 girls out there, and every time you bring it down there, you got 2 people around there just whacking you as much as you want. Not going for the ball, just going to whack you until you learn. Get that ball up or get rid of it and push it. As soon as you get rid of it, guess what? If there's 2 girls guarding you, simple math, coach, isn't there an advantage down somewhere else?
Somebody's open.
Yes. We make it sound so simple up here. And we've got 2:16 left, 59-45. Devils still with the lead. I'm trying to get that extra 2 points still in there for 61. Come on, Devils. Loncourt on the side. We got Nicholson, Byquist, and Brown in a straight line. Ball goes to Nicholson.
Out.
Mia Elliford is our 5th player. Chloe across the timeline on Gamble. Gamble's got the length. Come on, Chloe, make a move and beat her. Skipped over to the right side. Brown, left side, in the corner. Loncourt's going to take that 3. Good! Miley Loncourt hits the 3 from the corner. Jada Brown gets the assist. Devils lead 62-45.
Once again, a paint touch to a wide open 3.
Oh, and inside, Santos gets the bucket on the other side. It stops our little 6-point run. By the way, that last one was brought to you by Woodmart Building Supply. 12th and Seminary Road, Quincy. 62-47, minute and a half left in this game.
Take your time, ladies.
Loncourt.
Don't need to score anymore.
Pushing against Ratcliffe a little bit. Picked up the dribble, though, now dead. Jada came and helped her. She's got Santos on her.
Spread it, bring it out, pass it.
Crossover, goes against Santos. She had the move and pulls it back out. Jada looked for a second and said, this looks good. Loncourt works against Ratcliffe.
Bottom line's a W. We don't need no more points.
True. Nicholson, though.
That was good English, sir. We don't need no more.
You did that well. You did that goodish. All right, Nicholson on the left wing. 1 minute left in the game. Devils by 15.
Bring it out.
And there it was. Byquist got the ball. It was a 2-on-1. Cameron with the assist.
Layups and free throws.
Jada with the basket.
Layups and free throws.
And that was a layup. 64-47 inside 45 seconds. Timeout taken by Trinity. A full timeout. We'll take a full timeout. Come back for the last 45.5 at the Shirk Center. MeccaSportsCo.com.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at Kunis Hyundai
and Kunis Honda of Quincy. As we wrap up another wonderful year, we just wanted to say thank you
to our friends, customers, and neighbors across the Quincy community.
Your trust and support made 2025 an incredible year for our Kunis family.
From our family to yours.
We wish you peace, joy, and safe travels this holiday season.
Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year.
For the last 44.5, 64 for the Devils, 47 for the Blazers. Free throws, Coach, what do I have for us?
We're at 65%, 21 for 32 for the game.
And the key was we missed 6 of them in the third quarter. We missed 3 in this quarter. So 9 of them in the second half of those misses. Inside, Hickman, who's back in the ball game, gets a score. Point blank. Hickman spent the most of the ball game on the bench because foul trouble, and with 37.2, she makes her first basket of the game.
Well, and, now's the time to, it's going to be, well, let's go ahead and pay the bills.
Oh, pay the bills?
Got a full timeout.
Well, they actually now back on the floor, and usually when they say, that's what they do. About the time you go to that full ad.
Well, and the only reason why she is, called timeout was to stop the clock. Now she's going to set up the press. So, we got to handle the ball here.
You got Hickman, Rowe, and Gamble all tall in there. You still have Saluti in there. And Ratcliffe.
Get out.
Nicholson across the timeline. No. Gets it over to Longcore, who brings it across. Inside 30 seconds now. Rowe picks up Longcore. Not close enough, so she's out here in the corner in a tough spot, though. With a dribble, gets it to Hamby. To Nicholson. Back at the IW at midcourt. Chloe missed it a second. 16 seconds left. Devils are going to run this one out. No sense to foul on Trinity's side. And I'm sorry, Kimberly Coleman. Great gal for a coach. Good luck the rest of the season. As we're down to 5 seconds. And Nicholson holds it and brings it down, trying to run the clock. And Gamble says, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to grab it. It will be a jump ball. Devils get it back, though, with 1.7 in the backcourt. Longcore. And there's your final buzzer. Blue Devils live to play another game today with a 64-49 victory. Led at half by, had to remember, 14, and close it out.
Went by 15.
So a second half of 1 point. Didn't need any more than that. All you need is one more point than the opponent. But on this one, good job by the Devils.
Great job of, taking the ball to the hole. Handling the basketball. Very few bad turnovers today. We'll take this. We got to clear up the defensive rebounding, though. That's the only thing that kind of scares me against a bigger, stronger team. We could have a little bit of an issue.
And, again, it's talking about the zone. We've talked about it throughout the broadcast, and I know Coach knows it as well. When you run a zone, you really have to have communication. You have to know where everybody's at and put a body and find somebody, especially when the shot comes to the weak side. It's going to bounce, or the strong side, it's going to bounce a lot of times to the weak side.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things to where you need to make sure you're inside of them, and not trying to block out, 6'2", 6 foot, 4 feet from the basket, because if we're doing that, we're not in very good position.
You'll hear a lot of this stuff in the postgame show brought to you by Hardee's as we wrap it up here. But first, it's the wrap of the regular broadcast. The Devils come away with the victory here, now improved to 9-5, and they send River Forest either 10-5 or 8-5, depending on who you talk to. Coach still can't believe she has got those extra victories there. But the Devils will play at 4:30 today, and that's a good thing. You want to get that fourth game, leave here 3-1 is always kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's your goal, when the tournament starts. Going 3-1, you'd like to go 4-0, but there's only one team going 4-0. So going 3-1, second best thing, and, with the competition they've been playing down here, they're going to come out battle-tested and ready to go second half of the Big Six season.
You know it. Stick around for the postgame. The final here. The Quincy High Blue Devils from the girls' side, 64. River Forest Trinity Blazers, 49. And it's been Blue Devil basketball right here on MeccaSportsCo.com.
Dreaming of a new kitchen or bath that's as functional as it is beautiful? At Woodmart Building Center, we bring your vision to life. Choose from a wide variety of cabinetry finishes and styles to fit any space and budget. Our expert designers work with you every step of the way to create a space that's uniquely yours. From timeless classics to modern masterpieces, your dream kitchen or bath starts here. Visit Woodmart Building Center today. Find us at woodmartbuildingcenter.com or stop by our showroom at North 12th and Seminary Road, Quincy.
Start your day off the right way at Hardee's.
We have new items for our breakfast 2 for $5. You can get a biscuits and gravy, sausage egg, or cinnamon roll. Any 2 of those for $5. You can't beat a made-from-scratch biscuit here at Hardee's. Sausage egg, biscuits and gravy, or a cinnamon roll. 2 for $5.
Is there any place better for breakfast than Hardee's? Come see for yourself. Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center. It's the post game brought to you by Hardee's at 30th and Broadway. Brian Harms, the man. Coach, I almost thought Coach Dance was already here as you made that move there with the third headset. Devils get the victory here, 64-49. Move on to the 4:30 game. We'll go over to U-High, which we have not done a game yet at U-High, so we'll see what that looks like. After one quarter, the Devils led 22-11, took a 37-23 lead at the half. 10 points only in the third quarter as we went hey baby into the fourth, 48-38, but still extended out, and they do a great job at the free throw line. Last thought was, 67% we said?
Yep.
Basically 21
65, yeah.
61, 21 of 32, I think that's what that was. And again, a lot of that was in the second half. We only missed 2 free throws in the first half, so we missed 7 in the second half. So a lot of them were good-looking shots, too. So I can't knock that. It isn't like they're wide left or wide right.
Yep.
So good job for the Devils. And I guess I should put this in the book as the fourth quarter, and so everybody knows that the final is there. Good job out there for the Devils.
Well, they came out hot and heavy first quarter. 22-11, built the lead up. They kept it basically there the whole time. I thought Coach did a great job with his timeout when they started getting a little sloppy with the ball. A couple of bad turnovers. When it got down under 10. Speaking of Coach, here he is.
Oh gosh, he is so fast. Boy, them legs are good.
A lot better than mine.
Have you ever been known as quick and fast in your career?
Legs dance,
no,
right?
Yeah, no.
Great game out here. We knew this team was a very good ball team, but we built that early lead up, did a nice job, and Coach Pettit and I were just talking, 65% from the line, 21-32. Missed a lot towards the end, but they still looked good, and that was key out there. But really, defense was decent. We got a couple things we talk about, and, of course, rebounding out of the zone will be one I'm sure you're talking about, not giving up the offensive rebounds. But in a nutshell, what'd you think?
I thought we did a really good job. I thought the girls executed offensively. We started implementing a little bit more 5 out, and we do that for games like this when they come out and really pressure, because I feel we have 5 girls out there that can handle the ball and go by somebody. It makes it tough to defend. Defensively, we flattened out the 1-2-2 a little bit and tried to take their high post to low post away, and I thought we did a good job of that. I mean, the thing that, obviously the rebounding, when they go 6'2", 6 foot, 5'11", it makes it's not easy, but I thought our girls gave great effort.
And that is a key there. And Hickman got in foul trouble early, so she was out of the ball game. But then they bring in Santos, who is much like the girl from Iowa State, but she's in a smaller model. And she's big and tough to get through and around.
Yeah, and normally that Santos starts, so I was surprised she didn't start today. But, I mean, she played a ton. I mean, and they're a good team. They're a good ball club. They get out and defend for sure. And, they can execute a little bit on the offensive end. But, I thought we really kind of confused them defensively because it looked like they were having a hard time to figure out what they wanted to do offensively.
And we shut down early in the ball game. Couple threes, Saluti and Alvarenga. But the points came from inside from Gamble and Santos. Second half, we gave up a couple shots from outside, but we pushed them out when they took those shots. They were college shots, there was no doubt.
Oh, yeah, and they were long threes, and those are tough to defend. And, the long threes is going to be long rebounds, too. So
sounds familiar. We've heard that before.
Yeah.
Echoes out there, too.
Yeah.
So, now we turn around tonight. Guess we won't know until
I got to look. They played at 11:30 as well. It was Wheaton, Warrenville South, and Kankakee, so we'll get the winner of that game. Both decent teams. It's kind of like, we talk all the time. We do what we need to do. We should be fine, but we just got to eliminate the fouls and the silly fouls early in the game.
And you're getting teams out of Chicago that normally is not on our schedule. That's what's great about this tournament.
That's what I love coming here, because we don't see teams that we see. Fortunately, we didn't run into any Western Big Six teams here this weekend, so I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Chloe taking the ball to the hole, beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the biggest difference between last year and this year. Is this year she's really looking to explode to get to the rim.
Well, and I tell you what, the timeout that you called when we got sloppy with the ball 2 times in a row, and I think we had an 8-point lead at the time.
Yeah.
You know, with about 3 minutes to go in the third, it's like, great timeout, get them refocused, then you came out and took care of business.
Yeah, because we were a little bit helter-skelter and we had a little bit of foul trouble, so we tried to get it reorganized, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't.
Hey, don't sing helter-skelter because we'll get in trouble for that.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You're okay, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, get some rest, get off your feet. U-High, first time I'm going to – have you ever been there?
I have not, no, because they've never had any games there, at least in the years that we've been coming to this. This was the first year they're doing that.
And so we get the inaugural, get to go over there and put up a victory at the U-High, and we'll take that.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds great there, Coach.
Yep, all right.
Good job, man.
We'll see you guys over there. Thank you.
And that's Brad Dance. And, of course, his comments are brought to you by the Kunis Auto Group, Faith, Family, and Giving Back. We'll hear from Kunis. Come back to wrap up the Hardy's postgame show right here on MeccaSportsCo.com.
Kunis Auto Group is proud to sponsor Mecca Sports Broadcasting.
If you're looking to score your next new ride, be sure to visit Kunis Honda.
And Kunis Hyundai of Quincy.
With over 300 new and used vehicles to choose from, you won't find a selection like this anywhere else.
Plus, give your vehicle the game plan to success by servicing with our new state-of-the-art service center.
Visit Kunis Auto Group of Quincy on 36th Street and see how Kunis makes it easy.
Back at the Hardy's postgame show. Devils with a victory. Great job there, Devils. Here's how the scoring went for the Blue Devils. Chloe Nicholson, 23 in the ball game, hit 4 threes, 3 in the first half, took the ball to the hole as well. As you said, Coach just said, we're getting her to just go. You know, as a freshman, learning a role, kind of waiting for the other players, now realizing I'm part of that role, and I've got to get my game up while everybody else gives their game
Big
up.
part of that role.
You got it. Jada Brown was 16 in the game, and at the free throw line early in the ball game, 5 out of 6 in the first half. She got that extra free throw in the second, and then 3 balls rolled out, really uncharacteristic for her. 8 points from Miley Loncourt. Late, the three-pointer was key. Byquist, 8 points, all from the charity stripe, 8 out of 10, and she continues to do all the little things, and like you say, checking off all the boxes. 7 points from Madeline Hamby, 2 key three-pointers early, and uncharacteristic again, makes her first free throw, and the other one sneak out the other 3. And 2 points from Mia Ellifritz, and Ellifritz working hard against the big girls inside, got beat a couple times, but a couple times kept her ground and got rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, very gritty. You know, underneath the basket, doing battle with, 6 foot, 6'2", 5'11" all day. Did a great job.
On the other side, and this is going to be unofficially wrong because I'm still missing a few points. I'll double-check that a little later on as I put them in the book as they call them. But unofficially, Santos led the way with 10 points, 8 points from Gamble, 8 points from Goings. Then you had 8 points also from Saluti, that 3 early, and the 3 free throws getting fouled on a 3. You drop down, there's 4 there by Hickman, who got in foul trouble early and didn't see much of the game, didn't make that last basket until late in the ball game, her first basket. 3-pointer by Ratcliffe, 2 points by Rowe, and Alvarenga, forgot her, she hit a 3 as well. And I don't believe anybody else got in the ball game as I run down the list. I did not get to say Dambrowskis. That's a big, long name there. I said that pretty quick, though. So, but anyway, Devils win 64-49, and you just heard it's the winner of Wheaton-Warrensville South and Kankakee. Kankakee opened up the tournament. I think they had the first game of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken, as Kankakee lost to Washington. Nope, that was Bloomington that lost there. Kankakee beat Rocky. Rocky lost a second round, too, against Bloomington, so they're down 2. I wonder if they won against Taylorville. Also, Geneseo got beat in the tournament, went to the loser's bracket, lost twice, and then played normal community day. So both those teams trying to get a victory out of the tournament there. So Kankakee then got smashed. Smashburger, 58-11 against Washington.
Well, Washington might be one of the best, Class 3A teams, girls-wise in the state.
You mentioned Washington. We mentioned DePaul Prep. You mentioned Morton. 3 out of the 4. Freeport was the other one that got to that level where we thought we were, and we are trying to show that's where we belong there. Looking on the other side there at Wheaton-Warrensville South, they did win their first game against Normal West, but then got beat by that Freeport team that we talked about that went into the semifinals against Washington. And we haven't got those scores yet for DePaul. We'll give those to you later on and wrap up the tournament there. So Good Stuff by the Devils. By the way, Good Stuff at the 6th Street Promenade. It's 8 Open, our halftime sponsor, a Southern Kitchen, 601 Main, and also Atlas Slice at 121 North 6th. And that's where that chef-driven craft pizza and wings are coming. Got to get in there and stop and get them. Maybe I'll spend all week there, at least Thursday through Saturday. That's their hours. Check them out online as well. Atlas, I think, is Facebook. You can catch 8 Open on both, but 8 Open is 8TE open.com. There you go. We're wrapping that one up there. So good stuff here. We get to play on at another time, and that'll be later on today. 4:30, Coach, at U-High. We'll be on at 4:15. I believe that is the time I last had there. So.
Well, we'll find out because, with these games being so hotly contested and a little bit better bunched, as far as talent-wise goes, you might have some close games. So you might have some OTs lined in there and so on and so forth. First round, if they seed them right, you're going to have your 58-11 blowouts.
And that's the reason the Quincy Notre Dame game, we left our girls game, got there, and it was starting the game. There was a triple overtime and a double overtime early in the game over at West. So your last thoughts one more time.
Came out first quarter, jumped on them early, went up by 11. And then we, hung on, expanded the lead. They got it down a little bit, came back, stayed focused, disciplined. They played as close to 32 minutes as this team has all year long. This might have been one of their best games.
And we'll be back again later on. I love it here. And, of course, we're sitting at the Sleep Tight Mecca Mobile Studio. Sleep Tight, better bed, less money. Quincy and Jacksonville. And it's the Hardy's post-game show. Wellman and Pettit, but more importantly, Blue Devils from the girls' side, the victory today, 64-49. Stick around. We'll be back with more tonight, 4:30, a 4:15 pregame, hopefully, right here on MeccaSportsCo.com. Good day, everyone.
Better bed, less money at Sleep Tight in Quincy and Jacksonville. Shop Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster with free delivery, setup, removal, and 0% financing for up to 5 years.
Sleep tight. Sleep tight.
Good things are happening at Hardee's, right, Brian?
Here at Hardee's, we have a new $6.99 original bag. And you get 2 sandwiches, a fry, and a drink. You have your choice for the sandwiches between a regular hot ham and cheese, regular roast beef, double cheeseburger, or one of our chicken tender wraps. So you can pick any 2 of those, get a hot fry and a cold drink for only $6.99 here at Hardee's on 30th and Broadway.
That's Hardee's at 30th and Broadway, Quincy.